Hi everyone. So this is going to be a video clip for our OpenHouse clinic customers. Okay. I'd like to walk you through PrEP instruction and then also some important information about PrEP. Okay. So basically, if you're new to PrEP, okay, PrEP is standing for pre-exposure prophylaxis. Okay, which is the medication that you take to protect yourself from HIV. It's basically an antiviral, okay? And there's a few kinds of PrEP that we used recently, okay? So then we wanna break down just to for you to have a better understanding, okay? So basically, there's two generations of PrEP, okay? There's first generation, which contain TDF as the main medication, okay? There's a second generation of PrEP, which is contain TAF or TAF as the main medication, okay? There's also injectable PrEP, okay, which we are not talking about in this video, okay? And in regard to PrEP, okay, we also have the instruction or technique of doing PrEP, right? You know that we have on demand and we have daily, okay? Daily is the classic way or traditional way of doing, okay? It gives you almost 99% of protection against HIV infection, okay? So it is very good if you do it daily, okay? You have to understand that if you do daily, it normally take after you taking the medication up to 7 days, okay? For people who have anal sex or receptive anal sex, for the drug to achieve a protective level, okay? So before 7 days, okay, if you're starting PrEP, please still use other protective method like condom to protect yourself from the infection. For vaginal sex, okay, vaginal sex, it normally takes up to 21 days to achieve a protective level. So people who for women, okay, who want to take PrEP, okay, basically you may have to wait until 3 weeks after you achieve the good level of the drug before you can before the PrEP start protecting you effectively, okay? And then now we're moving on to what the difference between first generation and second generation. The first generation has the main medication called TDF, okay? For long-term effect, the TDF may have a little bit of effect to the kidneys and to the bone. So it's very important for people who use PrEP regularly to have their kidney checked from time to time, okay? I think liver test is also as important as kidney test as well, just to make sure that you have no side effect from the medication. The second generation, which TDF has been upgraded to TAF, okay? So then with the second generation, the medication of PrEP is no longer toxic to the kidneys and to the bone that much anymore. So then it's an upgraded version. You can see it as a healthier version, okay? And then in general, for people who may have some concern in regard to kidney problems, the second generation may be the better way to go with, okay? And then just FYI, the second generation has not been studied to be used as on demand, so there's no information whether it works if we use it as on demand, okay? And then there's also no information whether it works well for women in regard to second generation. What else we want to know? So what labs you want to get tested before starting PrEP? Of course, we want to make sure you get HIV test. We want to make sure you get kidney test and hepatitis B test, okay? Those are important screening tests before you get started on PrEP. And then normally HIV test, kidney test, and other STD tests should be repeated every 3 to 6 months, depending on your risk and then your lifestyle, okay? So you need to get more further information in regard to PrEP, okay? Please do not hesitate to contact us, OpenHouse Clinic, by either calling us or you can use Line or Facebook Messenger, okay?